Hello beautiful Leo, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose and today we're here to bring you messages for October. We're going to do the Celtic Cross, Leo, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking the channel. We're going to do the Celtic Cross and there's going to be so much information here. Stay with me until the end so that you can get all the information of past, present and future, what's coming up for you. Let's see what information we have for Leo. Thank you. Focus. Focus on the changes and the transformation you want to make. There's a Leo here that wants to make changes, that wants a new life, that wants a new job, that wants a new relationship, wants something here to fulfill them. You are craving change, but they're saying to you, focus, Leo. The secret to you getting what you want is all about focusing, and the transformation will happen. Some of you here may feel like you're halfway underwater. There is something heavy around you, something that you worry about and you stress about all the time. For you to get out of this situation, it's going to require focus, determination and transformation here, wanting it so bad that it's going to happen. You're not going to take no for an answer. Making the changes that are going to be right for you is going to get you out of this situation. Let's find out what we've got for Leo, please. I'm going to do, like I said, the Celtic Cross, and that's going to give you past, present and future. Let's see what we have for Leo, please. Thank you. Okay. Dreamer. The Five of Fire, the Eight of Earth, the Lovers, the Four of Air, Renewal, knew that one was going to come out, the Ace of Earth, the Ten of Fire, the Two of Earth and the Queen of Water. Underneath we have the Four of Fire with the Seven of Air. Leo, here there may have been someone here who did the wrong thing by you, or this is someone who's lost a job, walked out of a relationship, had an argument with a friend or family, and you're disillusioned with partnering, friendships, relationships. Something here has made you very cautious. Something here has made you be very aware that there's very little people that you can trust. And here it's like, I don't want to get involved with someone or be in something because I'm afraid that that's going to happen again. It's like you need to watch your back at every step of the way. However, when you're in that manifesting that feeling, or you're in that place of the past, you're not allowing the future to come in. And the future here is about you finding the right people. Not everybody's going to trick you. Not everybody wants the bad for you. Not everybody is the same. So here, no matter what you went through in the past, it's time to allow the new to come in. It's time to allow new people, new places, new situations to happen. Okay, so here we have the past. The past is the Dreamer and the Two of Earth. You had a huge amount of dreams, if not one major dream. You've got a goal or a dream that you want to complete, but you're not sure how to go about that. You're not sure what path to take, what decisions to make, and this puts you on a standstill. It's like in your mind you have this huge plan, but putting it into practice and taking action on this is going to take some force, some strength on your part. And this is where you've come from. It's like, I've got all these plans, all these ideas and these dreams. I just don't know how to make it happen. I'm torn between what I do and what I have, where I go and what I leave. It's like there's this whole big thing playing in your mind. Here, where you are now, is the 5 of fire and the 8 of earth. This is it. This is what's doing your head in. It's like, I know I need to leave this job. I know I can do more. I know I'm worth more. I know I can get more money elsewhere. But leaving this place means that I take that risk. What if I don't like where I go? What if I don't want to work in a new place? I know where I am now, but where I am now doesn't appreciate me or doesn't pay me well. It's like this constant battle within you that you want to follow a dream, you want to start your own business, you want to start your own project, but inside you, all these voices are playing within your head thinking, but what if it doesn't work? Then I'm going to be unemployed. How do I pay my bills? What do I do next? So there's this huge battle inside you of what you want and what you'd love, but then looking at it in a real way of what if? Here, this same goes for relationships. There's somebody here or a group that think about the Mr. or Mrs. Right. When I meet this person, I'm just going to know because they're going to have this, and this. And that's my non-negotiables. That's my go-to. And if I don't meet this person and they don't look like this, they don't do that, they don't have this job, they don't live in this place, then I don't really want it. So it's like in your mind, you've already pictured who you want, how you want it, and no one else will do. This is you thinking about the right person that would be for you. And what they're saying here is meditate differently. Rather than ask for the height, how much money, how they dress, what job they have, what car they drive, ask for someone who, and this is something that you need to make up. I'm only giving you an example here. This is just an example. Ask for, I want someone who's going to be loyal, trustworthy, loving, and a huge companion and my best friend. There's no characteristics here. There's no physical characteristics here or physical appearances here. Sorry, that's what I meant to say, not characteristics. No physical appearance coming into that. Because sometimes what we think we want isn't who we need. You might marry, you might want and dream about going out with a model. And the positive is that you go out with this model and they're gorgeous to look at and they're gorgeous to hold by your side. But what are the downfalls to going out with a model? So I guess, and that's not saying that you can't go out with a model, but I'm just saying, this is the example they're giving is don't always go for what you see, rather go for what you want, what you truly want. All right, going here, we've got, what's your challenge at the moment? The Ace of Earth and the Ten of Fire. This is somebody here who hit rock bottom. This is somebody who may have lost their job, may have lost their income, main income, may have lost all their hopes and dreams, and now you're here saying, how do I get myself out of this mess? I have lost my job, I need to pay the bills, I don't have enough money, I didn't save, but I see myself here in a place of despair. I have a family I need to feed, I have a home I need to pay, I've got bills coming everywhere. How do I get to this place of getting this new job? And what they're saying is, if that is a priority for you, you need to focus on that and that only. If getting a job is, if paying your bills, paying your rent and putting food on the table is a priority, any job will do. Right now they're saying you can't pick and choose. Just get a job. And is what they're saying, just get a job. The rest will work itself out. Even if you just get a job, any job for now, to bring some money in, and then you can work out where do I want to head? What is my dream job? Where do I see myself going? What is it that I want for my life? Where do I deserve to be? Right now, it's about work 1 or 2 casual jobs to get your head above water. Focus on the important. Don't focus on what the finish line is. At the moment, they want you to focus on the important bits. They don't want you to focus on where you need to get to. That will work itself out, and you'll work that out as you go along. So that's what we have here. In the near future, guess what? The minute you re-look at all the situations, and rather than have all these plans and dreams and want all these changes, the minute you write it all down and plan, put into action the things you need to make it work, is the minute that the renewal life is coming in for you. In the near future, Leo, you're going to have everything you want. And although they might be so hard to understand right now, it's only a few steps to the right and a few to the left, and you will get there. It's about getting a job. Doesn't have to be your ideal job. Allowing yourself to meet other people. It doesn't have to be the ideal partner that you want forever. Allow yourself to have friends. You're not going to meet your ideal partner overnight, and if you do, fantastic. But it's about putting yourself out there in the right places at the right time. It's about going out and getting a job, any job for now. Don't worry about the final journey or the finish line. This is about renewing, rethinking, refocusing, and connecting with what's important in your life. The minute you do that, you're going to open yourself up to a whole huge amount of possibilities that is going to bring so much renewal into your life, because you're going to open up your arms and open up your heart to a lot of things for them to come in. You're not going to know yourself very soon. And here, it's like you're going to have this intuition of, I should go there, I should go there. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to take you to your renewal. Okay, final message for Leo. Does that make sense, Leo, to anybody here? I'm sorry, but it's like they've given you the answers you've been looking for. And if some of you here are drowning in debt, drowning in emotional heaviness, they want you to take a little bit of that advice, but you do it your way. No one can tell you how to do it. You need to do it your way, but just do it. Just do something is what they were saying. When we start, we may not start where we want, but we'll finish where we want. We just need to start somewhere. Here you have the 9 of Wands. Protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. Fight for what is right. Fight for what is yours. Fight for your well-being. Fight to keep your head above water. And fight for the changes that you want and the transformation that you want for your life. Focus on the important. Focus on what you need to do rather than what you don't have, and change that whole scenario around. I hope that helps somebody here, Leo. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.